Welcome everyone to another episode of the fastest car in the world challenge, in which we are going to make the fastest car for the year 1955. So the Challenger, which we designed in 1946, did actually kind of well. Though the record one did not really break any sales records, it did break the speed record. And the hardtop and convertible variants, GT variants, actually sold pretty well. So we're now in a pretty healthy condition. We have factories and we just need to retool them for another production line. But first we need to start designing a new car. So this is going to be the Challenger model 1955. Well, you might as well just shorten this. Model 55. So we need to first choose a car that is actually aerodynamic and sporty. So we could go for oh no, let's not do this. This one. This could be an option. It does also have a convertible, so that's nice. Besides that, the wheel arches seem decent. We also have this one. It's way smaller, but yeah, for Florinia this might be a better one because it's smaller, so it might sell better. But on the other hand, for GT car you also want it to be big. But let's give this one a try. Let's give this one a go. Let's see where we can get this model. So let's first increase the size a bit. Let's see how much the wheel arches can work. So this seems okay-ish. Okay. We will make a monocoque out of this one. We go for steel, a front longitudinal engine, double wishbone in the front and in the rear, and aluminium bodywork. Now for the vents, let's go for something a bit more fancy this time. Let's see, how would this one look? Well, it does have enough cooling, that's for sure. It's not really a pure sports car, but oh, I don't see. Well, I guess we have to just put it then here. I will just go quickly through this, because I guess this is not super interesting to see. Some indicators here also. Then put some handles to the sides. And let's put some lights in the rear. Let's see. Let's just put these old-fashioned things there. Stretch them out a bit. I know that these are very old-fashioned, but I like it. It's funny. What I often do then is I just put something in like this. Yeah. That actually looks pretty nice. Oh wait. This might actually be nicer. Yeah! Now we're talking. Yeah, this looks nice. Okay. So I guess we have the design ready for the Challenger Model 55. Put one quality to the trim. Again, let's have a certain color. I think I'm a bit more in favor this time for somewhat greenish color. We put in rear wheel drive and let's give this a try. This is going to be the record-breaking version. So what shall we put in? We can put in a V12 again if it fits, but that might be difficult though. Well, we could put in a 4-liter V12. That's about as large as we can go. With overhead cam. Let's give it a try. We might put in some forged stuff. Let's put the compression all the way down. I guess we need a lot of this. Naturally aspirated. We could go for a triple carburetor setup. Performance setup. Let's first go for the super leaded variant. Let's go as rich as we can. We probably don't need this, and we can go all the way up to 4 or 5 quality. And this is probably something like that. Let's go for tubular exhaust. Let's go for 1 reverse flow. We can go for 2 reverse flows, that's fine. Okay, so this is the engine. Yeah, it does not really produce enough power, which is something I feared. So, let's see, how much can we up the RPMs? So we see a rapid decline in reliability happening here. So this is as far as we can go. So if we want to get as much out of this engine as possible, we have to lower the cam, sad but true. The reliability is of course less of an issue with this car. I'm not so sure whether we can even get to the amount of power that we actually really need. This I like. Well, I mean, just give it a try. Probably this is not good enough, I think. I think the engine is too small. Probably. We cannot really, can we still increase the stroke? Yeah, we can. Of course, this will hurt a lot. Here it becomes too big. Okay, we can do a 4.1 liter version. If we would do 3 pistons, that would also help. Okay, let's go for that. And then we up the quality a bit. Yeah, 135. If we do forged stuff is not going to help, I'm afraid. Something like this. It's a nice torque curve though. I like that. Yeah, and then of course production levels, they're still pretty high, but we can deal with that. If we would lose a, well, let's just keep it 2. Let's give this a try. I mean, it's a bit underpowered, I'm afraid, but still, it might be enough. Let's see. Maybe the car is very aerodynamical. If not, then we change, and then we might go for a V8 that is larger. This is 495 cc, because we need to attain now 294 kilometers per hour, which is actually quite a lot. But we will know. Yeah, we will never get there. No, it's too underpowered. Yeah, it's too underpowered, I guess. Let's just continue a bit, but I'm afraid that I've already seen that this is not going to work. You can also not really fit larger tires either. Yeah, this is pretty terrible, I must say. At least we have better brakes now, but yeah, I'm not so sure whether that is going to help. We can reduce this, that will help. And we might need to up the air, but I'm afraid we'll never get close to what we need with this car model. With sport settings, something like that. Yeah, 245. So it would be enough though for the, let's say, the non-record level. That would be okay. Then it would attain it, but this is not good enough for what we need. So let's go make it a V8. Yeah, power will go down, but also the size can go significantly up. So we're now at 5 liters. Probably get up the stroke as well to make it equal. Let's see. 9.8. So we can now make it a 6 liter V8, which is a significant increase. Of course, the fuel octane levels are now too high. Well, now we get to 300 horsepower. That's nice. However, I'm not so sure what is happening here. Is there anything wrong? Well, I don't understand this, to be honest. What is happening here? Let's put in... Why is this blinking? Why doesn't it want to go further? I don't understand this. I mean, I understand it's... Oh, wow. Now it works. Okay. So it was a issue. Let's do this. Yeah, we can... Well, it's not too bad, though. Something like that should be fine. And... Oh, now this is too low, so we will find something like this. Optimal power. Yeah. Now increase that. And this is going to be a 6 liter V8. Yeah, this is much better. And this is going to be the record version. So now we should be able to get... Yeah. Well, maybe still not though. Put in automatic locker, that will help. With power distribution. I don't know. Maybe it's still not enough. Yeah, we're still not getting there. No, not close even. Not even close. We still need more power in order to get to the amount of and if we do dual overhead cam, will that help? This helps. I guess we have to do this then. Yeah, I guess we have to go for the DCOE version. I'm afraid that is required. Otherwise we will just not make enough power. And this is already questionable whether that would be enough. If we go long tubular or race, yeah, that's only help 3 horsepower. Not a lot though. Let's see. So it's another... So we need to get here. But we are still not getting there. Yeah. I'm afraid this model is not going to work. Damn. Would this work then? It's a pity though, but yeah, okay. Let's just put in that big grill. At least for the cooling. Let's continue. Let's make this performance. Well, it's already doing a bit better, I think, but I think it's mostly the tire size. That will help a lot. This will really help a lot. Yeah. Yeah, this will help a lot because now at least we have decent tires. So now we hardly have any wheel spin. So this would work. that. Nice. So yeah, but what's now the maximum speed? 263. It's far not enough. But now, of course, we can make the engine even bigger. And we can probably fit in a V12. Yeah, a V12 will fit. Let's make it a ridiculous 8-liter V12. This is so ridiculous. You can just make it a triple carb. I know that the reliability is going down, but yeah, we have to do something in order to get to the power levels that we need. So yeah, let's see whether this works. It's a bit annoying that the old version didn't really work, but yeah, maybe this one does. 277 horsepower. Yeah, that should be enough, right? Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Now we're getting there. 300 kilometers per hour. Of course, the wheel spin is going to be massive again. This is, I think, the best setting that we can achieve. Somewhat, sort of. Yeah, these tires are of course totally overwhelmed, but still. We can make them even a bit bigger. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see, what does that do for our curve? Yeah, this is nice. Can we make them a bit... No? It should be sufficient though. Of course, we need to improve this. Oh, now we drop a bit too much. Well, we can up it again. This should be sufficient in order to get us at the correct speed. Now, like I said last time, we should try to make this a decent car this time. That is actually sellable. So I think we should go for something like this. Probably, but let's see. Yeah, we still are at the correct... If we put in progressive springs, that will probably help a bit with the comfort levels. We can increase the camber a bit. I mean, shouldn't really hurt. Wow, no, it's actually doing very well. I'm happy with this. Look at that. It scores well in the super category, it scores well in the sport, it scores well in even family sport. That's at this price, of course, but We have to increase that, but oh, it's doing actually pretty well. For such a bonkers car. So drivability is still improving. We can probably now... Yeah, this seems to be a great setting. It has enough cooling. That's also nice, of course. It does reach the 294 kilometers per hour, which is our goal. If we make it a premium radio inside, then this should also help. Okay, can it still reach it? Yeah, 294 miles and a half miles per hour. The cornering is not that great, but that doesn't matter. It's about top speed. This is, of course, acceleration is not that great either. And the braking is just terrible. Hear that engine. The engine is magnificent though. Of course it kicks in late because of the gearing, which is terrible. It's really geared towards the high end stuff, but let's see. 260. Oh, sorry, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240. Nah, that sounds like a nice car. Okay, let me now quickly make this in a decent thing. This sounds good, yeah. Seems like okay. I put some nice extra cooling ornament on the side. I always like that. And maybe on the bonnet we can just put a some extra cooling like that. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. So this should be the record-breaking version. It has a very powerful 8-liter V12 with 4 valves. Let's see. We should perhaps also. Oh wait. Upgrade this to forged. Oh, that's going to the 100 production units. Yeah, no, let's not do that then. Yeah, we have to keep it here. This seems okay. This is as best as we can do. Oh, is the speed now not enough? No, the speed is not enough now. Now is it... Oh, No. What happened? What did I do? Ah, now we are there. Yeah. This is nice. It's mostly the gearing. Okay, so this is the record-breaking version. Now I will quickly just make another couple of versions. So we will make a, again, coupe hardtop, which is going to be a thumbed-down version of this one. That will cater more towards the GT market and, let's say, light sports premium, I guess. Or perhaps, yeah, I think that sounds good. Yeah. So we will use the same body. We will make it a bit bigger. Like that. And we might as well just give it a different color. We will make a engine variant. This one. Which is of course more reliable. But smaller. 6.5 liters. Sounds good. Different cam profile. It's in a yeah, we can do a performance still. Let's see what we can achieve with a double barrel. 300. Yeah, we can just leave it here. Seems okay. Oh yeah, we can dump this down one more time. And of course this is all fine. Okay, so this is the 6.5 liter version. Let's see, where do we get a nice... Oh, here drivability starts to increase. I guess something like this should do. I guess we can go a bit lower. Yeah, this sounds good. Like that. Let's increase the brake capacity. So that that becomes a bit cheaper. Of course we don't need as much cooling for this one. Or we could actually just put in all the cooling, because it will actually benefit the reliability of the car, but it will not be important because we just need to achieve 246 kilometers per hour. So if we just put in this, That should be fine. For light sports, I guess we need basic, no, premium interior. Yeah, I guess they like this. We can thumb down on the quality as well. This a bit. Yeah, like that. Well, that should cater decently to other segments in the market, especially at this price. Now we need one more version. Let's see, did it make, yeah, 250 kilometers per hour, that's fine. Now we just make a single coupe convertible version out of this one. Engine is fine if you just use the same one. You can leave this as is, though we need to increase capacity in the rear. That. This is fine. Let's put in some luxury stuff. Because that's exactly what people want that buy such a car as this. And now we need to stiffen up the rear and loosen up the front suspension. Like that. Sounds good. Now we have our convertible also ready. So how, oh wait, yeah, it does really well. So this one will be our, I guess, the one that will sell the best. We could up the pricing a bit, probably in between the two. This one should sell well. We'll put in a team of 2 engineers. We need to make sure it's made within 4 years, so that sounds good. Oh wait, what's happened here? What happened here? 250, but the record one. Yeah, that uses now all of a sudden. Should use this. I don't know why that changed. Yeah. Well, at least now it's correct. 4 years. Oh. Well, this, I guess we need to dump down on the reliability then. Oh wait, we still have 1 engineer to choose, so wow, they really make a huge impact, these engineers. Now we assign these factories where we are currently producing our first Model 1 Challenger. And well, I guess we will not change this at all if this is sufficient. So let's see. I guess from the record one we need to produce a bit less, probably for the hardtop also. Somewhat less in the convertible, the most I would say. Ooh, the engines are pretty hard pressed. If we would do this, ooh, look at these production figures. They're really good. Wow. Well, I guess the only way that we can do it right now is to just make it a bit, oh yeah, a bit more expensive. We could see if we can upgrade one of the factories a bit. The engine factory especially, I guess. This will cost like... Let's see. Yeah, these engines, they are pretty difficult to make. Ooh. Yeah, I guess the only way that we can solve it right now is just by increasing the price, which is in a way fine, actually. Let's just go ahead now. Yeah. We've already wasted enough time on this. We need to adjust the production of the Challenger 46. So in February 1959 we will actually have that car ready. Let's adjust this a bit like that. Perhaps adjust these numbers as well. I want a bit more of the convertible and less of the hardtop variant. Well, we're still selling. That's a good sign. How's the economy actually doing? Luxury? Well, it's going well. Good. Of course, in the meantime, we're just now using up funds to pay for all the engineering projects. You can see we've made a slight loss, but that's fine. Let's pause again. Let's readjust. So we have 12 months of stock of the hardtop, which is fine, but I want a bit more of the convertible. Let's just start increasing production again a bit. I want a bit of a supply because of course at some point the factory will run out and then we have our stock to still sell off. It's now increasing, but we still have a bit more than a year to go. Our funds are dwindling. Oh, wait. Oh, something happened. All of a sudden this car has become much less appealing. I guess we have to lower the price. It's the only way. Let's now just keep these numbers healthy. And let's, I guess we have to revise it further. I guess we just have to remove all production of the convertible. reduce this even further. Okay, now soon we will start. Yeah, cancelled. So now we will sell off all the stock that we have left. And this year it's going to happen. Yeah, the Challenger Model 55 enters production. Let's see. Ooh, does well. Definitely. Already making a decent profit. For these, I guess we just have to sell them, pitch them a bit cheaper. Something like that. And for the Challenger 55, we just have to start looking into the production numbers, because that changed a bit. Apparently people want a bit more of the record version. Oh, yeah, we cannot match that. So the only way that we can keep production levels a bit in check is going to be by adjusting the price. Yeah, this I like. Because I want a bit of stock, of course. Ah, we're making a nice profit. Oh, and the record version is selling out again. Oh, and now we have a new market available. Not that we will likely sell much there, but let's try to readjust. Well, I'm definitely pretty happy about this car. I mean, too bad our factory ain't a bit bigger than this, but how's the economy doing? Well, it's stagnating slightly, but it's still on the rise, so going well. So the next car that we have to build is going to be, I believe, 1964. And that record version is actually selling pretty well. I mean, look at the score. Of all the cars sold, that one by far sells the best. In terms of profit, of course, as well. But it uses that super big engine. So, of course, don't forget we still have this stuff also lying around. You might as well also for that record version of this one just sell off any stock that we still have. Whoop. Let's get rid of it with huge discounts. 60 months to sell 30 cars. That's not great. But how are our finances doing actually? Well, cost versus income. Income is rising rapidly, so that's actually going well. We're already at a score of 300. And look at that prestige as well. It's almost 50. So yeah, this company is now known for its big V8s, or I mean, sorry, V12s actually. Oh, the hardtop is sold out of the Challenger 46, so that will mean that the convertible will also sell out quickly. And the score of the Challenger 55 has already overtaken the one from the 46, so that's a good sign. And look at that. You have to pay so much tax, but yeah, well, it is as it is. Luckily this car will still be sold for quite some time. I might want to change the production levels again, because the hardtop is now rapidly increasing in stock, whereas the record version is now still showing a bit of let's build a bit more of the record version. Finance is doing. Yeah, they're declining a bit, so the profitability is going down slightly. Probably the economy, yeah, is also going down slightly. I do hope there will be a bump soon. See that budget is likely going to increase. Yeah. So the moment the commercial might restore it a bit though. And we're still just saving a lot of money. I might be tempted to invest something in R&D. So if we would do this, this will cost us 1 million a month. And drive to 250k. Well, I guess that's something we could do. Though I might rather invest into the body, because it would be nice if we get our bodies a bit earlier. That might help us, I guess. I mean, the moment that the R&D hits 2, we just cut down on the expenses there. Yeah, we're now getting closer to breaking even. But I do think it might be a wise investment, because to have a more modern body sooner done is always better. Still 23 million. Stock is now increasing quickly. We might need to tune down production levels to 2 and perhaps reduce the pricing. So our costs and revenues are pretty much in balance, so that's good. We don't have to pay as much taxes now. We are still making a bit of profit, and our score is not too bad, I must say. I mean, Yeah, here you can see that we're a bit now breaking even slightly. How's R&D doing? Oh, it's almost at 2. So that's great. And we're so totally sold out of all the Challenger models. Oh, and this one is now rapidly increasing again in terms of stocks. Yeah, it's probably because we had this huge bump because of the economy. I guess that helps a lot. We now just have to tune down the price. Again, I want a bit of stock, that's fine, but it's okay. A year of supply. Oh, let's see, R&D. Yeah, we are now at 2. So we cut down on R&D investment. And that should also help with our profitability. So once we are near 1964, we will just call it an episode. So here we are at 1964. So last year we sold 3,550 cars. Our reputation is still increasing, even though our prestige actually decreased slightly, but it's still very high. Our revenue was almost 100 million. The costs were 81 million. That's mostly production, I guess, not even engineering, because we're not engineering anything yet. Taxes were 6 million, and we gained 11 million in pure profit. So, yeah, we're doing actually well, I must say. We have sold almost 30,000 of the Challenger 46, and of the Challenger Model 55 we have sold almost 20,000 cars, and that's still going to increase. Our score is now 615, and well, we have a decent stock on the side, so I'm pretty happy in how it goes. So with that, I call this an episode, and see you again next time.